Hey there, we are JBs, and in today's video it's all going to be about the new update 2.4 Fleet Friends. I want to thank Hands of the Sly for the additional info as well as this map with the new assets and NPCs which I will be showing you at the end. Also, I will have a little surprise for you after that. One of the many requested things by players is to be able to summon vehicles and bring them anywhere they want, which in this case, if you would press Q, go to the vehicle section, you can now see that we have options for multiple slots. The way how you add a vehicle to the slot, just look at it, press Q, then go to the vehicle section and click on empty. After you give it the name car 1 for an example, you can now go to the vehicles again and unsummon your car. And then once you are in a different biome, you just do the same thing. And there is your vehicle. Also, no more worries if you drive your vehicle into the water, because all you have to do is unsummon your vehicle, get back to land and just repeat the process. Now of course, if you want to have more vehicle slots, you can go to summon slot and choose something of your liking. Yes, the developers also need to eat. Playing with friends is now more easier than ever. All you have to do is click on a new island, which you're gonna get this multiplayer option. Once you click on it, you can choose whatever you like. In this case, I'm gonna click on share game, add in a passphrase, open advanced settings, which you can choose how many friends you would like, up to 10, and then save and play. Also, Taming has some work done, and instead of pressing V to place the bait, you can now just simply deploy the bait with the left mouse button. And then you will also see there is a new indicator showing that the animal is coming from the bait. And all of the animals will now take the same amount of time for eating. And also for the taming, you can now see that you can get some extra slots. I am wondering how you can get more slots than what I'm showing right down here, because if you would go to the shop, go once again to summon slots, you can now see that you can have 30 companions. Speaking about indicators, also those of the enemy has changed and is way more clear to see, even if you got your back turned towards to them. The look of your avatar is now based on what you're wearing. So in this case you can now see, well, that it's not really me. Let's change that. Put on this helmet, go back. You know, that is a lot better. You can now go directly to your Techtree by pressing on P. And of course, as always, there is a very long list with bug fixes, tweaks, changes, things that removed and added. You can find the whole list of it in the description of this video. Now that is out of the way, it is finally time to show you all of the new assets and NPCs. And of course, I got a little surprise at the end, so don't go away. Now I can also finally stop with the scripted stuff and just be myself. So the first thing that we have right here are some new backlights, which in this case we got 2 new types. And thanks to Hando for setting up my own character so I can right away see how it looks like. And of course we got this one right down here. This one is actually called a light bulb backlight, and this one a lantern backlight. Now, we had one before which is actually called a crystal backlight, and I actually spawned one of them along with a piece of a cave, so I can actually show you guys how it looks like. So this is the crystal light, this is the lantern light, and this is the light bulb backlight. So it's not just a different color, it also seems like a little bit of extra shading or extra little bit of light between the lantern backlight and the light bulb backlight. And I think it's amazing to have a couple of different looks depending on your roleplay aspect. Coming up next, we now also have an alien hand drill, which looks, yeah, very alien. And I actually spawned in a rock down here because I haven't tested this just yet. And that goes very quick. Coming up next is a new cool monofilament knife. Wow, look at that thing. It does energy damage between 33 and 43, and it You know, it looks like a very cool knife though. And of course we have some more alien stuff, or look like in this case it's a mythical fishing rod. Now I don't have any, you know, ocean down here, but I'm pretty sure this guy will do very good. Right, coming up next is a whole new suit of armor, and man, this looks awesome. It has so many cool little details going on. A fine balance of the colors blue and brown on it, and look at this ornament on top. That is just amazing. So it is called a mountaineer armor, which in this case the helmet has these kind of stats, the body plate, these kind of stats, hands, and of course the boots. Well, I guess this modern type of lamp fit very nice with it. Alright, coming up next is, well, a trash bin, which has 36 slots. Now, I'll be honest, I have not checked this out just yet, so I'm not really sure if this works like you can throw something in there and then throw it away. So it is an inventory container. Well, you know, I think it's actually very nice to have an inventory container. It looks like a trash bin, not only for the looks, but you can also put, well, trash in there, like old rusty can, old shoes, and all that good stuff. And I think it's a very nice addition to the game. And then near it, we now finally have some different looking plank. In this case, it is a steel plank, a marble plank, and a bronze plank. It's a more different plank, is one of the requested requests. It's funny that these pieces are called copper pieces, and then this guy a bronze plank. Anyways, it is very amazing. I really love it. So here we have a couple of new cool looking statues. We got like a stone guy that is hammering away which looks like a creator cube. Oh, that looks very cool. Very nice statue. Then we have this guy right down here, which is called, well, is this like President Ape? Anyways, down here we got some new strange creatures, and they are not just statues, and I will show you that later on, but these are called automations. This one here is a female, and this one here is a male. You can see that because the male has like a beer belly, which the female doesn't. Coming up next, also one of the requested items are some new sails. So we got this small one right down here, and we got this big boy right down here. I believe the difference with the small one is that it's now facing towards the back or the front, depending on how you want to place it, compared with the feet. And the big one right down here has 3 different sails instead of 2. Coming up next is one of my favorite pieces, and these are ship windows. We got 2 different types. We got a steel ship window, tiny one, which I freaking love a lot. And we got the big one, as well as the small wooden ship window, as well as the big one. I really freaking love it. You can even use it as a floor, or I'm pretty sure people can come up with all kinds of ideas on how to use these guys. Coming up next are the Ylands Edu logos and icon. Now, for the one who doesn't know, in Czech Republic, where the development studio is at, they also got like Ylands education type of deal. That's why it has puzzles on it. And they teach kids to learn some scripting. That is, and probably a lot more. But that's why they have now decided, you know, we need to have some stuff for that in the game. Because why not? And I really love it, these puzzle things. And then down here we got a bunch of new copper stuff. And the first one, well, basically, you know, these are just like the normal blocks, but then have like different texture on them. And of course, they are made of different material, which in this case is copper. So we got a block, we got this one, we got that one, we got that one, this one, that one, and that one. It's just basically like all of the other stuff, but then with a fun new print on them. I really like that. Speaking about new blocks, we also got some new blocks for other categories of materials, which are various new roof block pieces. We got some straw roof pieces. These ones are going on top of the roof to, you know, break the pointy kind of deal. Small one, big one. Got the steel one. And you know, these things also are perfect for other creations. Like really, I can already see someone using this as a leg for a robot or whatever, which is, you know, my fantasy. Also this wooden one. You can make mini houses. You can make mini village of this. And down here, which is also very cool, is a tight lock block. Also a fantastic idea. I really freaking love that. Good addition. Now we have tons of these guys because apparently that was kind of missing. I have like a list in official Discord where I put down, along with other island players, a lot of blocks that we are basically missing. And they are slowly but surely, you know, take a look at like what is reasonable and, you know, stuff. But yeah, this is amazing. Look at all of these blocks. They're all basically the same, but they were missing. Apparently this one was missing too. And then last but not least, new monsters. Oh boy. So we have the Mummy Warrior, which looks pretty freaking cool. I love this colorful outfit along with the blue, fits in very well. And then we got a couple of small guys. Look at that, that's it. So we got the animated furniture, which is crazy, but I love it. And we have this animated furniture. Oh man, I can't wait to see, you know, where they are going to be placed at. And then down here, these two. Remember them? Can I not just spawn in a creature? And you cannot do that. Yes, those guys are the fellows. Let's get all the way back again. Yeah, so these guys are pretty freaking cool and they definitely look like automaton enforcers. Really like this style. At first I was thinking, are we gonna get automation in this game? Conveyor belts and stuff, that would be freaking cool. But you know, I have seen the improved rendering counters where they are at, and that is really, really nice. Once again, beer belly, no beer belly. That's how you recognize male and female. Coming up next is this cute little fellow, Ylands. Yes, forget about this name. This guy, very spiky, and I'll bet he is to be found in the polar biome, and if you look at the shadow, looks like a freaking spider. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. So we have here some more, which are the new mutated alphas, which look at this big guy. Man, he looks like he's gonna whoop my ass in one hit. And then we got this one, an hyena alpha, which this name is Golem alpha. Hyena alpha. We have a tiger alpha. Man, how do they come up with these? That's insane. And down here we got a puma alpha, a mutated wolf alpha. We're looking at dog. Looking at a mutated bear alpha. It's kind of funny because this wolf alpha has a little bit the shape of a bear. And then look at this bear. I like your jewels though. That's really nice. And so in this case, it is time for me to show you the very last surprise. I'm gonna press on my wheel. I'm gonna go to animals. And there you have it. We can now... Hey, Maydog. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, that's a good boy, ain't it? Well, you can find this dog at one of the random encounters in the Taiga biome. But no further spoilers. I leave it up to you to discover. Alright, Chocho. Let's go on to adventure. Yeehaw! Man, this is really cool. I feel like I'm a bit too big, but... this dog can handle it.